My name is Professor Dr. Ibrahim Farajaje. I am the Provost and Professor of Cultural Studies and the Study of Islam at the Starr King School for the Ministry in Berkeley, California. I have served at the Starr King School for the Ministry for the last 21 years. I was called to the faculty in 1995, so I actually served my first year in 1995 to 1996 in low residence, and was in high residence from 1996 till 2005, and then began to work in low residence from Istanbul, Turkey. And at this point, I've experienced a lot of excitement and passion around creating the space for intersectional, counter-oppressive, multi-religious theological education. And I feel at this point in my life, I'm really eager to take this work, to take the Starr King brand out into the world, out into a broader global context. And in order to do this, I'm going to need to step back from my roles at Starr King. So I am going to stand down from my position as provost and professor, and I will be on sabbatical next year, so the academic year 2016-2017. And then after that, I will work with the school as professor emeritus, guiding the immersive education programs of the school. I'm very excited about that because I'm very excited about immersive education in a global context. And I really feel that what Starr King has been dreaming and realizing is of vital importance in the world today, to combat the sort of rigidity, religious rigidity that is being propagated in many places, and the tensions that that creates around gender issues, sexuality issues, environmental issues. That's part of the reason why we're outside today. And those complexities of things, and finding a way to approach them in a way that's very different than the ways in which we have so far. I feel that over time, also, the school has evolved and grown, and my work has evolved and grown, and that this is really sort of the next logical step, to take this out into a broader context, a broader global context. And in order to do that, and to do that well, and to do that in a way that's not only sustainable but regenerative, I need to stand down from my role as provost at the school and focus at this point my energies on how do we share this work of what we call now the emergent educational model. How do we share that in a world that is really thirsty for that and hungering for that? And again, in order to do that, and also to respect and to honor my body, I need to make certain changes, and part of that will be standing down from my role as provost and entering into this role as professor emeritus. I think what I am leaving behind at Starr King, if you will, although I'm not really leaving it behind because I'll still be connected with it, but it's the fact that I think what brought me to the school 21 years ago was the school's desire to, its dream, its passion to be radically engaged in the world of theological education from a perspective that was grounded and rooted in the richness of the Unitarian Universalist religious heritage, as well as a diversity of what I call traditions reflecting organic multi-religiosity. And so to have this multi-religious and Unitarian Universalist, or Unitarian Universalist and multi-religious presence, energy, commitment, that is something that has been embraced not just by me, but by the school and by the school's community and the people who support us at Starr King in our work. And so I think that this broadened notion, this expansiveness of heart concerning being counter-oppressive, being intersectional, being Unitarian Universalist, being multi-religious, being racially, ethnically diverse, gender diversity, sexuality's diversity, and all in forms of embodiment as well. Because I think one of the important things about the emergent educational model that we are growing at Starr King is that it also invites in people in a variety of life circumstances, in a variety of embodiments. So, for example, a person living with disabilities who's not able to move to Berkeley, California, can still be a student at Starr King through our low residence modalities. So I'm very excited that this will continue to grow and thrive, really, in a way that is regenerative for Starr King and for the world, because Starr King's work is that of Tikkun Olam, that of healing the universe. That is Starr King, and that is all of us at Starr King. That will always be there, that will always grow, that will always invite, and in the words of Mevlana Jalaluddin Rumi, will lead us out into the world where we can proclaim, come, come, whoever you are. So you've broken your vows 10,000 times, come, yet again come. Ours is no caravan of despair. Come, yet again come, wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving. Come, yet again.